It's the normal show. It's the normal show.
Dude. Dude, that gas pack is hidden right now. I took a sip of that. Somebody sent me the liquid THC thing in my P.O. box, and I took a shot of it earlier. And I'm feeling it, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. Merry Christmas, everyone. The way... Did you do that?
No.
That's crazy.
Did you do that with your foot? Did you accidentally?
Dude, I didn't touch anything. Is that voice activated? Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone. What the fuck was that, dude? That's crazy.
I didn't do anything.
That's one of the buttons on this soundboard. And it did it again. And it's the loudest thing you've ever heard ever. Jesus Christ. All right, well, guys, welcome. What the fuck is going on? Hold on, let me try and fix this.
Did I? What? Now what the fuck is happening? Hold on. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Now you're.
Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Is it good now?
Yeah. What the fuck?
What the fuck is going on right now? That's the worst technical difficulty to have while high. I'm like kind of panicking. That was like
so funny. Okay. Woo.
there some kind of paranormal activity is going on in this room. The Holy Spirit, if you will. Merry Christmas, everyone. Yeah, so that brings me back to my first point. Merry Christmas, guys. If you're watching this right now, wow, hell of a start to a Christmas episode. If you're watching this right now, it is Christmas Day. I hope that you are spending time with your family and friends and enjoying it and really soaking up all the Christmas cheer and spirit and all that shit. I thought it'd be funny to get a little high for this episode and then try and recount the Christmas story, the Christmas story as we know it, Jesus born in a manger or whatever. I think I'm going to, Harry, we honestly didn't talk about this that much, but I think I'm going to try and recount it from memory, and then you can fact check me on the story of Jesus. Well, actually, this will also be your first time, maybe not your first time hearing it, but you're Jewish, right?
I don't
you
know
the
what
story
a manger,
of Jesus.
what is a, well, I guess we'll get into it, but yeah. No, I don't know. I'm half Jewish, half Catholic, but I was raised Jewish. So I really don't know anything about Christmas.
So you don't know the story of Jesus in the manger?
No.
And the three wise men? Wow. Three wise men. Dude, we'll break into it. You can fact check me on some shit.
Okay, yeah.
Here we are. No, I'm not wearing anything Christmassy. I could have put on the Christmas sweater, but I did that the last episode.
Well, you're kind of dressed how people dress on Christmas.
Yeah, this is
dinner.
like a
Christmas mass.
a nice little Christmas
Do people
dinner,
have to
Christmas
wear nice
mass
stuff to
thing.
Christmas mass?
I don't know. I'm not Catholic, so I don't know about mass or whatever. Like I never went to church the night before Christmas. We would go to church on Christmas if it fell on Christmas, but the service before, it was always like you light 5 candles.
That's Hanukkah.
They're Advent candles. Well, close to Hanukkah. We kind of stole y'all's flow with that.
Seriously?
I think Hanukkah's what, 9
8
candles?
9. 8 days, 9 candles. You guys light candles on Christmas?
Well, the service, at least in the Methodist, I actually don't even know what we are. Non-denominational, maybe. That my dad is a pastor, so if Christmas falls on Sunday, he'll drag me out to the. No, I go because I love the Lord and stuff, but I'll go and we light 5 candles. I don't know if it's denomination specific, but it's like you light. Well, no, you light the 5th one the service before Christmas or something. I might be getting this all wrong, but you say a little line and then you light the Advent candle thing, I think. Guys, comment down below what you got for Christmas
I wanted
and
to
if it was
see-
awesome.
I want to see if there's any comments, but it doesn't look like it.
Does it not say anything about the candles?
For Christians, a candle is lit that represents the Star of Bethlehem,
Sure.
guiding the Magi to the stable where Jesus was born. For those of the Jewish faith, the menorah in the window, blah, blah, blah. Oh, so this is just like lighting in general. All right. Let's
Yeah.
keep going. What else? What were you talking about?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I was talking about what? So it's Christmas Day right now. I don't know how many people are going to be watching. I watch YouTube on Christmas Day. I kind of open up the presents and then, jump into my room, continue about my day-to-day activities. So maybe you guys are watching this or listening to this, with your family on Christmas. Hopefully you got some awesome presents. I'm going to get some socks. As I get older, like when I was a kid, if you gave me socks for Christmas, I'd be like, you're a fucking monster. But now, like, I enjoy socks. They all disappear, and I don't have many socks. So it's quite nice. That was I had like 5 things on my list, and one was socks. So I'm excited for the socks. And I am too self-conscious of my rambling right now because of the weed setting in. So what does everyone do on Christmas? Do you guys... because I don't do Christmas dinner. Some, big and greedy families do that. I feel like dinner and shit is reserved for Thanksgiving. You don't have to have a big Christmas meal. We have a little Christmas breakfast in the morning when we open presents.
Christmas breakfast?
Yeah.
What do you
Like
guys
Dad'll
eat?
make eggs and biscuits and shit.
Dude, I'm kind of like, I thought only a certain group of people does Christmas Mass.
I'm pretty sure that's like Catholics.
No, I mean, you would know more than me. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah,
shit.
I don't do mass. Like I don't go on. I think you go on Christmas Eve and then they have some service or whatever. The closest thing I have to mass is like sometimes there will be like a children's Christmas play, and I will have to go and watch it since I'm visiting home and see all my nieces and nephews sing and stuff. And that's like sometimes on Christmas Eve. So I guess that is my mass. But I think only Catholics do mass. I think that's
crazy.
like the whole thing. Is only those of the Catholicism group do mass. I'm pretty sure.
Who does?
I don't know. Any Catholics out there? Let me know in the comments below if it's just you guys that do mass. I feel like I exhausted all my Christmas bits last episode because that was also a Christmas episode.
Well, can I ask you a question about something related to this?
Of course.
What was the mysterious liquid that you drank? Like, how did you find this weed?
Oh, the weed, right. So I don't think this is legal because it's definitely not legal in Tennessee to consume or have. Actually, it is legal. It's decriminalized in Tennessee, I think. So it's illegal to buy and it's illegal to sell. But, there's a mysterious third option where if you just have it, the cops are just like, come on, man. Like, you can have it and nothing will happen. They'll just be like, dude, that's not cool.
Right.
But you can't buy it or sell it. Anyway, so someone sent me liquid THC.
The law is you get in big trouble.
Yeah, exactly, dude. The law is like, I don't know. There's like some secret third thing. But how do you get the weed? If you can't buy it or sell it, how are you getting the weed? Do you have to solve some riddle or something? I don't know how you're receiving the weed. But yeah, that's it. The cops are just like, we're very disappointed in you.
Yeah,
And
we're going to
that's
write you up. You're going to be on the naughty list this year. You're like,
We're gonna put you on the naughty list. We're gonna put you under disappointed. We're
Yeah.
gonna put you on the disappointed list. We're very disappointed in you.
yeah, you're going to get one less Switch game instead. You're going to get a little rock. Sorry, I'm fucking Timmy.
You're gonna get a little coal
Yeah.
for Christmas this year for being a bad boy and smoking that gas pack.
So, okay, a mysterious bottle.
Oh yeah,
of
so I got
weed.
a PO box. I have a PO box open, Nashville, Tennessee. I forget the address. Whatever. Who cares? I was gonna plug it, but I don't remember what it is. Actually, fuck you. It's Fella LLC, PO Box 100-857, Nashville, Tennessee 37224. If you want to send me more weed, I guess. But this is like liquid weed. It looks like a bottle of alcohol. but it's just weed. I'm not a big weed guy, really. I only really consumed it because it was legal in Illinois and there were dispensaries everywhere. And I was like, hey, when in Rome, what are you going to do? It's this.
Oh, it's this brand?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Look at that.
I believe it's this brand. Guys, this episode is sponsored by Grav Cannabis. It's not, but, reach out to me.
Yeah, if
Grav,
you want.
if you would like.
You could sponsor us, Grav.
Yeah, there's it's like 10 milligrams per, like a shot, like a standard shot.
Yeah.
And someone sent me this via the P.O. box, and I'm pretty sure that's illegal. I'm pretty sure you cannot do that.
Just like mail somebody weed, yeah.
Right. That on paper, at its core, just mailing someone weed that sounds illegal. That sounds like you can't do that.
What do you think this means?
What does that say?
I can't read it. It says,
oh, right. I don't have my screen with me today.
Made from pure mother liquor.
No idea. Is that like an excrement thing?
I think mother liquor should be illegal. I'm fine with people smoking weed, but that seems bad.
But I draw the line at mother liquor. I don't know. Wine, I guess? I don't know. It's mother liquor.
This is also funny. 10 milligram THC per serving. It's kind of like you guys just made up what the servings are.
Right, yeah, per serving, meaning one. And that's how I have no idea how to dose this. So maybe halfway through this episode, I just see God or something.
Yeah.
Because I have no idea how to dose that. I think I'm a less is more guy. Because if I get too high, I'm gonna curl up in a ball and be like, God isn't real. Why are we here? What if it's darkness after we die? That was like the first few times I smoked.
Dude.
Ooh, I wonder this. Some families drink on Christmas, and that's never been a thing in my household. Granted, my parents don't drink, but
they don't wait. Your family people don't get fucked up on Christmas?
No.
People got fucked up on my Christmas. What used to happen at my Christmas actually? So my parents.
I think one of my aunts was on opioids one time.
Totally. That actually sounds kind of fun.
Around Christmas.
Yeah.
I think she's kicked the habit now. She went to NA or whatever. Anyways, what were you saying?
My family used to have a big party for all of our Jewish friends. We would have a big Christmas party, and that was fun. But then it was a great tradition. But then there was a sub tradition within that where all the kids every year would gather for a giant 2K blacktop tournament. So we would play whatever year's NBA 2K game.
As is Christmas tradition.
Yes.
Or Hanukkah tradition.
And literally, I'd be playing, I never see my family friend's nephew, but I'd be trying to post him up with Giannis, at 11 p.m. on Christmas Eve. And then as we got older, people would, this was going on for almost 15 years. So it started when we were 10, 11, 12. But then we got to the age where we were drinking and stuff. And so we would just be hammered trying to play 2K against children.
And they're whooping your ass.
Yeah.
You guys are now on the same level.
So I would always lose. I sucked ass at video games.
Dude, that was just never a thing in my household, the drinking on Christmas. Because it's you're celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ or whatever. But some families do. I'll see Snapchat stories. People will be post up with eggnog. That's a big thing. That's alcoholic, I think.
Yep.
We're still perusing. There's Christmas sales here.
Ooh. Wait, this is kind of sick.
Nice little pipe. Guys, last minute Christmas gift. Today's the day. It is Christmas right now. But, maybe you could overnight ship this bad boy.
It does look...
Late Christmas present for your grandma.
This looks, I would say, designed to smoke crack or meth out of.
Right. Have you ever been on r/meth?
Yes, I actually have.
It's crazy.
I like r/meth.
It's very funny. Merry Christmas, everyone. r/meth is so fucking funny. It'll be r/meth will be just people being so normal about just being on meth. Just got off work, post work, hit of the meth. And you're like, what? And now all the comments are sick rib, dude. This is awesome. I can't wait till I get off work so I can do meth and jack off. Or like sometimes it'll be like just jacked off for 48 hours straight. I haven't slept yet.
Should we look at this?
Sure. Oh,
What?
probably can't show that on YouTube. What is this?
This has nothing to do with meth.
Methamphetamine injection tips. Wow.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Awesome. So awesome.
Yeah. Oof,
It's so funny because like it's just like horny dude. Like if a girl posts on r/meth, it's a bunch of dudes on meth, super horny, like all replying, being like, "Can I please jerk off to you?
Jesus.
Can we please FaceTime?" And some like it's crazy because some of these, it's the most normal looking people you've ever seen in your life, like a dude who is your manager or something. Oh, and then they're just posting like, check out this crazy rip I
That
had.
looks good. All right. Anyway,
Just perusing r/meth. Anyways, Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. I hope you're all having a great Christmas. At this moment in time, well, this is pre-recorded, but right now I'm probably with my family. Just opened up my socks, and we're probably reading like the story of Jesus in the Bible or something. We do that pretty often. And speaking of, I think on this Christmas episode, while high, I am going to try and recount the story of Christmas, right? So I think I'm going to start with the story we all know and love of the birth of Jesus Christ, and then we'll do like Santa Claus, because I think he's got like an origin story. There's a movie about that, I think. I'll try and recount that, and then, you know, whatever other fun stuff we have planned, we'll do. Merry Christmas, everyone. Let's do it.
It's the
All right, guys. So for those of you who don't know, or, you know, were listening to the podcast earlier and didn't hear me, Harry was raised Jewish. He was raised Jewish, and he knows nothing about the reason that we celebrate Christmas, the reason of the season, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
So I will tell the nativity story a little bit high, and Harry's going to fact check me. But really, you know, off camera, no audience watching, what I really want to do, Harry, is I want to enlighten you with the story of Jesus and why we celebrate Christmas.
Right,
okay?
right.
So let's start from the beginning.
Well,
so
sorry, just to cut you off. You know,
Go ahead.
What I'm doing behind the scenes, I'm kind of the Jew who controls the media. Right,
dude, that's so true. You're the Jew behind the scenes.
I'm kind of
controlling the media. You're the
behind
mastermind
scenes
behind everything.
Jewish guy pulling the strings. That's sort of what I'm doing. But yeah. So anyway,
And maybe you'll feed me the wrong information.
Merry Christmas. Yeah, right. I could. That would be. God, gee, wouldn't that be bad if a sinister Jew were to give you the wrong,
If an
wrong
evil
info.
Jew would give you the wrong, the evil Jew give you misinformation.
Yeah.
or
So I'm going to
something.
really try not to do that. Obviously,
Pulling the strings behind the scenes, controlling the weather, controlling.
yeah. I
this
mean,
podcast,
controlling the web, controlling the World Wide Web.
controlling the web, controlling. You know, you guys know the stereotypes.
All right. So anyway, go ahead.
And I can riff with that because Harry is Jewish, so we're fine. Okay, the story of Christmas, the nativity story. Now, I don't know what nativity means, and you know what would be funny? Maybe we have a little like low effort cartoon as I'm describing this, and then we can show the children, you know, to educate them on the real reason behind Christmas. So, back in the day, this is BC. Meaning before Christ. So I guess this is the max BC, whatever that is. Whatever the last BC was, because then Christ was.
Oh yeah.
And
wait.
then
Would that be 1 BC or would that be like 10,000 BC?
now I'm confusing myself. Well, it would be 1. I don't think it counts backwards. I'm too high to do this math. I think it'd be like 10,000 BC. But now I'm confused because what do you call when Jesus was alive? Because you have after death, or before Christ, after death.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's not the real meaning of AD
is
BC.
not AD is not after death.
Really?
Yeah.
Is BC before Christ?
BC is before Christ. AC AD is Anno Domini,
ACDC.
which means in the year of our Lord.
Oh, okay. So it is from his birth. His birth. All right. So the last BC, because C is about to be in existence.
I do just to sort of stay on this for a second. Shouldn't it be 1 BC? Because it's like 1 year.
Yeah, like it's
before
the last
Christ.
year before Christ. That would make more sense.
10,000 BC is like 10,000 years before Big
Christ.
Bro was even born.
No, I fully agree with you. I feel like it should have counted backwards, but I think people would have been really perturbed if they're like counting backwards and they're like, what is gonna happen when we get to 0? Straight up, what is gonna happen?
That's a really good point, actually, about that.
That's why everyone freaked out during 2012. It was the end of the Mayan calendar. And everyone's like, this must mean the end of the world. No, you fucking idiot. They just stopped making the calendar because they couldn't perceive anything past 2012. Anyways.
Dude, think about how stupid conspiracies were probably in like 1600.
You could just say anything probably.
Well, so it worked. I guess it probably worked both ways where you could say anything, but then also they would probably just die the moment you find one person who doesn't believe you, because you can't like post on the internet and find an audience. You'd just be like, tell your neighbor, you're like, hey, you know Beth is a witch? And then he would just be like, nah, I don't think so. And
it fully depended on convincing the other person to spread the lies. They were throwing rumors around all the time back in the day. That was like the whole Salem witch trials. It'd be one guy that tried to fuck some wench or something, and she would be like, nope, not happening. And he's like, all right, well, you're going to get burned at the stake now because I'm going to tell everybody that you're a dirty little witch lady.
He busted too quickly, and he's like, well, you're a
Clearly
witch.
That was evil witch magic. Some guy during the Salem witch trials having sex with this girl, he buzzed too quick. He's like, evil witch magic, sorcery.
This normally doesn't happen.
This lady is a witch. This never happens, ever. This is some black magic shit, all right? There's no way I'm busting that quickly. This is a witch.
All right, anyway.
Anyways, the story of Jesus, guys. That's the nativity. I don't know what nativity means. This is the last year before Christ. Well, this is a little bit before that, actually. Maybe it is the last year. I don't know. Whatever. Here we go. This is everybody at the nativity. I have a funny anecdote, but I'll get to that after I tell the story. So, no way I remember it, actually. I'm too high. So, all right. So, Jesus... Oh, wait, shit. So, there's these people, Mary and Joseph. I don't really know their backstories. I think Mary was just, some whatever women do during this time period, like churn butter or something. And then Joseph was like a farm guy, I think. So,
cool.
So Joseph and Mary have not had sex yet, right? They haven't had sex, no sex. Maybe they're not married yet, and that's why they're not having sex. But then suddenly, Mary is impregnated with Jesus. So Mary is now pregnant, and Joseph is like, yo, we did not have sex. And then Mary is like, no, I was walking along a field and I saw like a star or something, or no, like an angel. No, the star is another. So an angel like visited Mary and was like, oh, the new, Christ is going to come out of your belly or something. And she was like, what? I don't understand. And then the angel was like, you're the chosen one, Mary. And then impregnated her with Jesus. And then Joseph just has to accept, just has to hope for the next 9 months that is actually what happened. And he just didn't, he didn't get cheated on or something. So then Mary's pregnant. Joseph is, I think Joseph gets visited too. I think Joseph is like, yo, no way. You did not cheat on me. And then another angel comes to him and he's like, it's real, we promise. And this is in Jerusalem. No, it's not. Bethlehem. Or wait, they're in Jerusalem and they go to Bethlehem, I think. So they're like, fast forward, Mary's about to pop with Jesus Christ. She is going into labor, and Jesus is about to, it's about to be AD. So they start traveling for some reason, and every hotel they go to, every inn,
I was about to
right?
say, they got hotels in
yeah, every Super 8
La
was
Quinta.
closed. Yeah, every La Quinta in Jerusalem was closed. Had no room in the La Quinta. That's the whole thing. It's in a bunch of songs. There's no room in the inn, right? And so they travel all the way to like Bethlehem, and everywhere they go, everyone's like, nope, no room. And she's like, please, I'm about to give birth. And they're like, no, sir, or no, ma'am, and no, sir. You guys can't come in here. And then they happen upon this, what is a farm or a ranch or something. And they happen upon this ranch farm thing. And then the guy's like, sure, you can deliver your baby in here. And then all the while, I guess is how you would say that, there's these three dudes. They're called the Three Wise Men. I don't think they're actually named. And they see like a star in the sky. And they're like, we should follow that star. And whoever is under that star, whoever that star takes us to, will receive these gifts. So they just get gifts to give to, I don't think they even know who they're going to give the gifts to, but it's frankincense and myrrh and gold. Those are the three things.
What?
Frankincense, myrrh, and gold. I could not tell you what frankincense is or myrrh.
Can you guess what you think that is?
I think it's like oils, like cologne of that period, maybe. Maybe myrrh is like baby food.
Gum extracted from a small thorny tree. Oh.
Okay, well that's not much of a gift, really, when you compare it to gold.
Wait, so this is in the Bible? They're like saying frankincense and gold and
yes,
myrrh?
dude. They're like, one of them has frankincense, one of them has gold, and one of them has myrrh.
That's crazy.
So I don't know if an angel visits them also, but there's a star, and they're like, hell yeah, we're going to follow that star and give whoever is under the star presents. So then they get to the manger, or shit, there's a manger that Jesus is, labored into, like Mary gives birth to Jesus, and now Jesus, baby Jesus, is in a manger.
What's a manger?
A manger is like a little, away in a manger, no crib for a bed, the little Lord Jesus. I thought that song might tell me what a manger is. I thought I could sing it enough to where maybe
Is that
the
a Playboy
definition
Cardi song?
yeah, it is. It's on his new album, Away in a Manger, Playboy Cardi remix. No, a manger is like a little trough, I think, or where you hold hay.
Okay, like he's like swaddled.
Yeah, because there's no room in the inn. He can't be in like a bed. He's in a.
Oh,
he can't be in a bed at the La Quinta. He's in like a little thing. So there's also other people that show up. I think the Three Wise Men are there for sure, and then Mary and Joseph, and then maybe like Santa, and then animals. Like a lot of times they have animals there. Okay, maybe it is just the Three Wise Men and Mary and Joseph. So Jesus is born, and then I guess this was on December 25th, and that is why we celebrate Christmas.
Okay, I have some questions.
Shoot.
Was Joseph pissed at his girl?
That's this might be made up. Like this might be of some fabric, like I just remember this wrong, but I feel like he was kind of pissed and like, no way that's real. And I think he gets visited by an angel. Look up if Joseph
Joseph is said to be a just man. He may have felt hurt or betrayed, but he did not apparently fly into rage or anger to hurt Mary. Well, that's, I guess, the
Or wish to hurt Mary. We promise. He didn't want to hurt her in any way.
kind of
Wait.
setting the bar pretty low. It's like, yeah, he didn't immediately beat her up.
He took it pretty well. He didn't punch her.
Yeah.
So I would say that's a success. Look up if Joseph got visited by an angel.
Okay, yeah.
Because if the story I remember is that he was like, ain't no fucking way. And then an angel had to like come set it straight. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, the power of the Holy Spirit has conceived a child in her womb. Exactly. Okay, right. So that was true.
Damn, dude, this is what the Bible.com looks like? This looks like shit.
You would think with all the money going to the
Yeah,
church.
what, dude? No wonder
This
people are going to
website
church
sucks.
less. This sucks. There's no
Not appealing to a younger audience. Your website
yeah,
sucks.
dude, you need a subway runner.
Yeah, you need like a, I don't know, software engineer.
Hey, this is horrible.
You need Squarespace.
Is something wrong? What? This is the worst website I've ever seen. This is Bible.com. You can't even read it.
This website fucking sucks. This is Bible.com. This, they didn't even try.
What the hell?
To be fair though, this website has probably been around since the dawn of the internet.
It's AD or whatever.
And they have not updated it since then.
This is crazy. What is this?
Oh fuck.
Oh, I can get the app. Huh.
I think I hit the nail on the head there.
All right, let's watch a YouTube video. Quick, see if we can catch up. Story of Jesus YouTube. Full HD movie.
What? Is this a 2-hour movie about Jesus?
Yeah. And it's free too.
Oh, perfect. I can't hear it.
Right. Let's just cut through. Let's just go through it.
Wait, this is his crucifixion. This isn't
This is the life of Jesus. This is we don't want.
Look up like nativity story.
Okay, yeah. Nativity story video. This is 17 minutes long.
It's not that long of a story. This is like the
Shorter than the episode. I mean, the episode is short.
This is like a dramatization
As opposed to
of the
a
story.
documentary.
It's a documentary about the birth of Jesus.
Okay, she looks chill.
Yeah, so I guess this is them traveling and there's no room. I don't know who these guys are. Maybe these are the three wise men.
Ooh, it's kind of a fire pose. Wait, can I just say that? Hold on. That's a fire pose.
Yeah, that was hard as shit.
Right here. Like whatever he's on right
Boom.
here. With
Yeah, that's hard as hell.
Yeah.
That'll do.
All right, well. Good shit.
I think I got that right.
Dude.
I'm pretty sure. Look up who was at. Wait, Christmas Story for Kids. Just watch that one. It'll be quick.
3 minutes. Okay, nice.
Right. So Mary, the angel comes in. Guys, keep in mind I cannot hear this, so I'm going off of these pictures. But seemingly I hit the nail on the head here.
Chilling.
Okay, so this is them traveling. Yep, and they're like, nope, you can't come in here. How is this video 3 minutes long? Okay, there's a manger.
3 wise men.
Oh, so an angel visits the 3 wise men?
I guess so. But this might be the woke version.
That's true. I don't know who the 4th person is. I don't know who these people. Oh, those are the wise
They
men.
bring the gifts.
Yep.
Okay. It's a small group of people.
A lot of nativity scenes. What was your favorite part? I liked the wise men. A lot of nativity scenes have the wise men there, but I'm almost positive it was like days later that they showed up, which maybe that's what that video was showing.
And wait, is that why you give gifts? Because of it's like,
I think so. Maybe.
hell yeah.
I think maybe that's the implication, is that we give gifts because of the three wise men, maybe.
And so how did we get from that to Santa?
That's where I get confused. I have no idea where Santa comes into play. Here was my anecdote from earlier when I was telling the story of Jesus. I swear to God, we had this book when I was a kid that had the nativity scene, but also explained how Santa was a part of, the birth of Jesus. Like, he was there. Like, it was like the three wise men, Mary and Joseph, Jesus in the manger, and Santa Claus like in the corner, like looking like, earnestly is the wrong word, but he was looking approvingly like, perfect. And like he was the reason for the star or something. It was some book that we had that tried to explain it.
Huh.
And I said earlier I was going to try and detail the story of Santa. No fucking idea. No way I'm doing that.
All right,
Never
let's try
mind.
to figure it out.
What is the story of Santa? Well,
I remember there being, hold on, let me pull something else up.
there was a movie about how Santa came to be. Like one of those claymation movies.
Yeah, Rudolph.
Yeah, Rudolph
Charlie
had
Brown.
one of
There's
those.
something fucked up about Charlie Brown Christmas, but I don't remember what it is. It's like, it's either really religious or it's really not religious.
It's really anti-Semitic. Like,
Who's the
just went-
smelly guy?
yeah, he went full anti-Semitic mode.
Charlie. Yeah. Fuck, I don't remember what's up with it.
I guess we'll never know.
So let's look at the Charlie. Let's look at. Okay, so what's the story of Saint Nick?
Yeah, I guess Saint Nick or Santa. Well, I think Saint Nicholas was a real guy, but Santa Claus
Santa's
is
a different guy.
he's supposed to be. It's the guy that was based off of Saint Nick, but then they gave him magical powers and made him the reason for Christmas.
Got it.
Christ, the reason for Christmas. I remember people, and even now, like adults get really upset if it's if you say Xmas, because it's like they're trying to X out the Christ in Christmas. It's more than just an abbreviation.
There was a moment where people were feeling like Happy Holidays was a war on Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was another thing. Saying Happy Holidays is taking Christmas away.
The war on Christmas.
The war on
What
Christmas.
a quaint political argument that people used to argue about. It used to be like, they're saying Christmas wrong. Now it's like the most heinous disagreement.
Wait, is that? Yeah, that is the trajectory is kind of insane. Wait, so that's what it was called, the War on Christmas?
Yeah, that's what people like. There were, okay, yeah. Bill O'Reilly, like conservative pundits would be like, the
woke left
Democrats
are
taking away Christmas by making us say Happy Holidays, or God forbid, Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah, no, that one, I draw the line at that. We say Happy Holidays, but I'm not saying your shit to you.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
I don't understand the dreidel.
Best I'll give you is Happy Jewish Christmas.
Yeah. I'll give you Happy Jewish Christmas. I'm not going to give you Hanukkah. I can't say Hanukkah. It feels wrong on Christmas time, so I'll say Happy Jewish Christmas.
Oh, wait, this looks funny. When it was revealed in November 2006 that Walmart would be using the term Christmas in their advertising campaign, an article, it's like, okay. Best Buy would be among the retailers not using Christmas at all in their advertising that year.
Damn.
Imagine doing an announcement being like, we are not using Christmas this year. I guess it is a war on Christmas then.
Yeah. Full war on Christmas spearheaded by Bill O'Reilly. Or no, it's not. He's on the side of Christmas. Spearheaded by Bill O'Reilly.
He's like, Christmas, the liberals are the United States, and he is Al Qaeda. He's like a rebel group pushing back.
That's right. That's a perfect analogy that Bill O'Reilly would probably
agree with and love.
Guys, let me put it like this. I'm like Al Qaeda, all right? And the people trying to take away Christmas is like the U.S. Do you guys understand? War on Christmas. That sounds like a terrorism thing. I had a thought, but thoughts are fleeting when I'm, high. So I had one, and then now it's gone forever. I think it was related to Hanukkah. What's up with the 9 things? Is it 9 days of Hanukkah?
Oh, yeah. Good question. No, it is. Oh, wait. Let me see if I can remember this story.
I remember what I was going to say. It was the, I had to do an ad read recently, which I fucking hate doing ad reads. It feels so, ugh.
That being said, sponsor the pod.
Back. That being said, guys, I love doing ad reads. We need sponsors on this podcast.
If you want.
I love doing ad reads, is what I meant to say. I just love it so much. But I did this ad read the other day, and I had Merry Christmas as my caption, and they made me change it to Happy Holidays.
Oh, really? Like, so there's the war on Christmas is
the war on Christmas is still ongoing.
Yeah, it's probably
what
more
is happening?
Dire than ever.
Yeah, we need you guys more than ever to join the side of Christmas, the side of Al Qaeda.
That would be a cool reason to vote for somebody. I'm voting for Marjorie Taylor Greene because she's agreeing to push through a rule that we can give the CEO of Best Buy the death penalty if they say Happy Holidays to me.
We have to kill the CEO of Best Buy.
If I get one piece, it's like the next shooter is somebody who's.
We're going to call up Luigi Manchin or whatever.
Yeah, he's probably.
He's going to get the job done. It's so funny that I guess we're going off on a tangent here, but it is around Christmas time. Who knows where Luigi Manchin's going to be by Christmas when you're watching this episode. He was like that screenshot came out of him. It was just his eyes. And people were like, he's fucking hot. He's got to be hot for sure. And then his photo got released and everyone's like, fuck, he's hot. So you have like this like wave of people online that are like, he's a hero. Like if that guy looked like the Trump shooter or Kyle Rittenhouse, I think people would be like, lock him up forever for his crime.
I agree with you. That he's really skating on the face card.
Because everyone's like, free him.
Right.
And then I guess he also killed the CEO of an health insurance company. So that's kind of like, fight Viva la Resistance or whatever, even though they're just going to replace it with another guy that does the same thing.
Well, is fun. His kind of political message was sort of incoherent, but I agree that him being hot was probably just like, he was kind of able to skate by on
and I think
just the worst manifesto.
Right.
Like,
I didn't even read his manifesto. I was looking at his abs on Twitter.
Yeah. It was short. It's like, it's like a paragraph.
That manifesto sucks, dude. Usually they're like a book.
Yeah.
It's one paragraph manifesto. I think that Luigi Manchin should not go to jail. Not because, I think he is not guilty or whatever, but I think he's too hot for jail, frankly. I think they'll eat him alive in there. He's too hot for jail. They're gonna eat his lunch, dude.
I like that. I like.
So we need to protect him.
He might be kind of motioning for like insanity defense, which is with his really expensive lawyers. But it would be funny if he sort of is actually going for the too hot for jail defense.
Guys, they're gonna tear me a new one in there.
Your Honor, he's an 8.5.
Your Honor, I raise you this. This guy's clearly in the 8 to 10 range. They're gonna tear his little butt up, dude. They're gonna tear his butt up in there. At least just give him like self-isolation, whatever it's called, the home when you have to stay at home.
Oh yeah.
God, I'm too fucking high. What is it called? House arrest.
House arrest.
That would have been so much cleaner if I just said house arrest. We're trudging our way through this pod, people. I'm high. I'm running out of things to say.
What's the
Christmas.
highest you've ever been?
Maybe the first time. Well, there's been 2 times that come to mind. The first time I got high, it was like my sister's ex-boyfriend had a dab pen, and like this was like scheduled out. I knew I was gonna hit it. I laid out Oreos and a glass of milk, and I had Netflix up on the TV, and then I hit it too long, and then I walked right past all the stuff I set up and laid in bed. And it was like the same thing I was talking about earlier, where I was like, what if we, died? It's
What if it all
darkness.
goes black and then
Everyone hates you. You've never had a true person to love you ever in your life. Everyone hates you. Remember that one time when you were 7 where you did that embarrassing thing? And that was how that went. And then the second time I got the most high was just like edibles with my friends in college. And I remember convincing myself that this is just what life is going to be now. Like I was like, I have to adapt to live like this. And because I was like, I'm going to be high forever, I think. And I, went to sleep and woke up and was fine. But at the time I was Googling like, how do I live high forever? And when you do that, it's just people being like, dude, you're going to be fine. I'm like, these guys have no fucking idea my situation. But yeah, those 2 times, probably. Never on Christmas is new for me. Well, it's a week prior to Christmas, but. Harry, I have a question.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about holiday shit, explain to me Hanukkah. How does that work?
Hanukkah's okay. The story I gotta say, now that I've heard both stories, Hanukkah, I'm just calling balls and strikes here. The Hanukkah story is cooler. It's way
Really?
cooler.
Really?
Like not even close. That one sucks compared to ours. Yeah.
Dude, you have anybody getting pregnant?
Ours was like, we had, first of all, already cooler, a bunch of soldiers.
That's pretty cool.
Are fighting somebody. I don't remember who they're fighting. Maybe the Romans. And they get sequestered. They get like backed into this like cave, and maybe reinforcements are coming or something. But they don't have that many. They have like a very limited amount of oil for whatever reason. But they're like stuck in this cave, and they're like, "Fuck, dude, our fire's not going to burn. We're not going to be able to get reinforcements. We're military. We got to crush the people. We got to figure out how we're going to survive." And so they're like kind of resigned, almost like a you remember those kids that were stuck in the cave in Thailand? You remember this? And Elon Musk was like, "I'm going to save them," and then didn't save them.
Yes, I do remember.
Okay, so it's kind of like that, and they had to burn their oil, and they had like enough oil to burn for one day, but then for some reason, a miracle perhaps, a divine intervention perhaps, the oil burned for 8 days and 8 nights. And so that's what you light it for every day for the Maccabee soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, that's like military cool, like chilling with your boys by a fire.
That's cool. Like in the beginning, I was like, damn, it's going to be a way cooler story. And
I know, it kind of tails off.
And then candles light for longer.
I know.
Jesus is born. 3 dudes show up. They got shit you can't even pronounce his presence. Angels pop up out of nowhere. Granted, I feel like the Hanukkah one is a bit more believable, but we got moving parts. We got rising action, climax.
Yeah,
falling
yours
action,
does have more
conclusion.
of a hero's journey. Ours is just kind of like they were bored for 8
So
days.
why the dreidel? What is, for those of you who don't know, dreidel is a Jewish game
Mm-hmm.
where you try and get the little ball in the cup or something.
That is not right, but it's sort of
Is that not what it is?
spiritually right.
I feel like there's going to be a Twitter thread about like my insensitivity to the Jews after this podcast.
It's pretty close to.
But it's the Christmas episode, so it's it's not the Jewish Christmas episode, so it's fine.
That's next week, yeah. Or
That's next week.
Actually, never mind. I was gonna say that doesn't matter. I don't know why. It's what you the dreidel. I don't know what the game might be just called dreidel, which is kind of silly, but
The only thing I know about Hanukkah is just from what I've seen on South Park. So I have like a very skewed perception. Of what
that makes
is
sense.
and
Yeah.
isn't real.
Yep. You're like, Hanukkah is where 4 cutout people from Colorado chop up somebody and make them eat their parents.
Yeah,
It's
a good episode.
Yeah, it's from fire. Incredibly formative piece of content for me. You spin the dreidel, and then if it lands, depending on where it lands, you get a certain amount of chocolate-covered candy.
What?
Yeah. That's it. There are 4 options. You spin a top, it's either you get half the candy, which is good. You get all the candy.
Did you ever cheat as a kid and just land on the most candy every time?
Well, it's not really as I'm like thinking about this, I'm returning to the idea that it's not really a game you can lose because you just spin and then you get the candy. It's almost just like the dreidel tells you the rate at which you get the candy. It's like you either get it really quickly or slowly, but you're getting the candy.
I see.
So no, believe it or not, the Jews have stacked it to where we can't lose. Yep.
As per usual. Another prime example. Even their holidays
Our
are based
game
around
is just
this.
sort of a we can't lose situation.
We can't lose. They never can. They're too big to fail.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm just kidding. I don't believe in Jewish conspiracies.
I don't know. Sometimes I'll read them. I'm like, maybe.
No, I mean, it would be more. I wish, obviously, like that.
Right, you could
that
reap
would
the
be
benefits.
good for me. Yeah, that would be That would be good. So,
do you guys get presents? We get presents. That's like
yeah,
our
we get
whole-
presents.
Okay.
But something that I've always thought was really stupid was being like, you get 8 presents on Hanukkah, you only get 1 on Christmas, which is totally not true because you get more than 1 present on Christmas.
Yeah, you get a shitload of presents.
So
dude.
it's just like the whole conceit doesn't make any sense. It's
Mhm.
obviously Christmas is obviously cooler.
My parents would pull this trick sometimes where so my birthday is January 15th. It's mid-January. That's like pretty far from Christmas. And it's so sometimes they'd just be like this, and also this is your birthday present on Christmas. And if your parents group in your birthday with your Christmas, that'll tell you as a child like where you stand in terms of classes, right? So if you're like middle, lower middle, they're gonna do that, So you can. Granted, you'll probably already know by this point, I guess, but it's a good test to see where your family's at financially, because I feel like that's pretty far away, but sometimes they'd be like, "Oop,
Yeah, 20 days.
Also,
that is
here's
tough.
birthday." But this is something I really cared about when I was like a child. Now, I'm not 24 being like, "This is fucking bullshit.
Uh-huh.
I deserve 2 days of 2 different kinds of presents." But yeah, we'd get a decent amount of presents. We'd get so you just get 1 present per candle?
Yeah.
So you just get 8 presents?
You get 8 presents, yeah.
Hilarious. Sometimes we'd get, I don't know,
10.
fucking 10, 15 presents, 15 boxes.
I know. And it's like, because, yeah. It's usually like the first night is good, or the last night's good. I don't know. I don't remember. Christmas was better.
Are they Jewish presents?
No. That's where
and I will not elaborate on what a Jewish present entails.
they were. That's one thing. Like you got the same stuff. Like it wasn't. There's no like specific. I don't know why I'm answering this question in earnest. I'm like, no, there's no Jewish presents.
Right. It seems like you're trying to throw me off your trail.
Yeah.
No, it's just like your thing. We get with all the same stuff you get, you know. No Jewish presents.
It was a Jewish present. Okay, we're at about an hour.
Okay, excellent. Thank Christ. I'm getting pretty high. I feel like it's just like I started the episode and I was like, shit, I can roll with this, dude. Let's go. And then now I'm like, what's something funny? How about the Jews, y'all? Like that. I feel like that was the whole episode. But guys, Merry Christmas. I hope you're all having a great time with your family. I hope you enjoyed this nice little retelling, this nice little sit down Bible lesson, among other things. And Merry Christmas, everyone, from the Normal Show team to you out there at home. Merry Christmas.
Woo!
And happy Jewish Christmas.
And happy
The Normal Show is produced by Harry Krinsky and Dave Bonowitz. Our editor is Dave Bonowitz. Theme music and graphics by Matt Zimmerman. We will see you next week.